What if you woke up one day and nothing was the same? Your home, slightly different. Your family, off, somehow. Your entire life, wrong. This is the chilling true story of a man who went to sleep in his world, and woke up in another. And to this day, he has never found his way back. A normal night, until it wasn't. In 2006, a man named Javier lived an ordinary life in Madrid, Spain. He had a stable job, a loving girlfriend, and a routine he followed every day. On a warm June evening, he went to sleep like any other night. But when he woke up, everything changed. Alone in an empty world, Javier woke up in his apartment as usual. But something felt off. The air was still. Too still. His phone showed the correct date, July 16, 2006. But when he checked his messages, they were gone. His girlfriend's number? Missing. His call history? Erased. Confused, he stepped outside. The streets were silent. No people. No cars. No sound. It was as if he had woken up in an empty version of his city. He walked for hours, searching for someone, anyone. Shops were open, food sat untouched in cafes, but there was no sign of life. It was Madrid, but it wasn't. A world that doesn't know him. Panicked, Javier rushed to his workplace. But when he arrived, his name wasn't on the employee list. The receptionist didn't recognize him. His desk didn't exist. Desperate, he ran to his childhood home. His mother answered the door, but she didn't know him. "Who are you?" she asked, stepping back in fear. His family didn't remember him. His friends didn't exist. His entire life had been erased. Proof of the impossible. Javier's story is terrifying, but what makes it even stranger is, he documented everything. Using an old camcorder he found in his apartment, he began recording his experiences. He filmed the empty city. He filmed the abandoned streets. And in his final recording, he stood in the middle of a deserted highway, screaming into the void. "Where am I?" Then, static. Javier was never seen again. His apartment was found empty. His belongings, untouched. But the camera? It was discovered on a park bench, still recording. And the last thing it captured? A shadow, just behind him.